I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Somebody told the chairman, the president of their cooperative, that he was afraid of taking a loan. And the president of the cooperative told him, no wonder you are poor. And then I started thinking, so fear can make somebody poor. Then I started, since yesterday, I've been thinking about fear. In the Bible, there are 367 fear nots, one for each day, including a leap year that is 366 days, a leap year, and there is an extra fear not. Fear is a choice. Fear is what you choose to do. Most people who are bold, it's not that the things that frighten you do not occur around their lives, but they choose to move on despite the fear. The only fear you should have is the fear of God, which is the beginning of wisdom. Now, some fears, 10 fears you must avoid. Fears that become paralytic, incapacitating, that hinder you are called phobias. So you must have the fear of dream. You must resist the fear of dreaming big. No, I just want to be like this. So this one is enough for me. I don't want to be too rich. I don't want to be this. I don't want to be that. Fear, I call it social acrophobia. Fear of being great. Fear of reaching great heights. The next phobia you must conquer is fear of rejection. Fear of not being good enough. For me, I am the best. In my school, we tell our children to scream, we are the best. And the next fear is fear of failure. Fear of failure. If you fear failure and it becomes a phobia, you will never start. It is only what you start that you finish. The best way to start is to start. Don't wait until you can do it very well before you start. Every person you see who is doing very well started with fear, but they conquered that fear. I remember the first day I was to speak in the Full Gospel Businessmen's Fellowship International at Binez Hotel. The Reverend Don Odunze, the senior, was to speak, and he told them he couldn't come, and I was to speak for 3 days. I have never been as worried as that before. When I held the microphone, my hand was shaking, and I raised the song, I'm bold, I'm strong, for the Lord my God is with me. I am not afraid. I walk in faith and victory. For the Lord, my God, is with me. And I preached well. I remember at one time, my first year in clinical school, I wanted to take blood from one fat black Yoruba woman. I put the tourniquet. As I pierced the woman, she shook and the needle missed the vein. And she shouted, Kini she doctor eléyìí? What's wrong with this doctor? My hand started to shake. And I couldn't take the blood. Somebody else had to take the blood. And that shaking of hands affected me. When I'm doing anything under pressure, under observation, until one day I took my hands when I became the medical director of a hospital, 40-bed hospital. I was 27. I told my hands, if you shake, your baby will not eat at home. And the hands heard my voice. And I did the surgery very well. fear of failure, fear of not being good enough. Then the fear of being wrong. Fear of failure should make you prepare more, over prepare. Fear of being wrong, make sure you verify, make sure you consult, make sure you ask questions. The next thing is fear of being criticized or condemned, or fear of what people will say. You can't start doing YouTube or Facebook or whatever. They will talk. They will talk. You'll see them. They will be fighting each other in the comments. They will talk. They will talk. Why God give them mouth? Then go talk. They will abuse you. They will criticize you. They will tell you that the little flowers that you have collected, stop talking like this. If not, you will lose them. As if I am using the flowers to cook here. Unfollow Dr. Apoki. Unfollow. I have been adding more subscribers in their hundreds on a daily basis. Dr. Apoki, why did you wear the Three Lions jersey? Shame on you. The day I wore Brazilian one, you wearing there. The day I wore Nigerian one, you wearing there. I went to your YouTube channel. I think you have 6 subscribers or 3 subscribers. It's only the 3 comments you made on my post that I saw them. They will talk. Now you sabi. They will talk. Why were you eating and you were talking? I went to the restaurant. I saw white people eating and talking. They were talking, they were shouting. There is nothing you do that people won't talk. So better do. Let them talk. And then get mouth. My wife says it that Asara Totanu Omiaho, that where you speak from does not ache you. You don't get mouth pain for talking. They will talk. So the next thing is fear of people walking away from you. They will go away from you. Bust them. Bust them. Let them walk away. You walk away. Oh boy. I always told my family members, I say, if you wake up any day and you say, I am not your father, I'm not your husband, I didn't do any business with you, I will carry my certificates as long as I can reach Reverend Samson Bojo's house. In 10 years, I will be better than who I am now. And I meant it. I don't care who walks away. I will walk in another direction. Don't care. In fact, one day, I heard that somebody in one state nearby, 3 of his children or 4, they did DNA analysis, and they found out that the children did not belong to him. And I was just thinking, assuming I was the one, I was trying to imagine the pain if these children that I have with my wife, they say they are not my children. I tried to conjure the pain. I didn't feel it. Frankly speaking, I couldn't feel it. I will walk away. I will walk away. Particularly at this age when I'm still very, I will go and marry somebody in one country and have other children. I will walk away. I will walk away. I am not afraid of any person walking away from you. Never. They will hold you to ransom. I'm not afraid of also walking away from anything. I left medical practice. I left the hospital I was running. I left the schools for my wife. I went to the farm. Those people said I was doing videos in the farm. I was not dressing well in the farm. Bust you! I did and entered the wheelbarrow and did a video. In fact, my most viewed video, I did it in the back of a Hilux truck. Fear. Fear of people who you teach or help being better than you. No, 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 no. I've never had that fear. That maybe I taught you, I showed you a way, I did that, then you'll be better than me. No. If you must press people down, you must reduce your height. If you must push people up, you must elevate yourself. And so I share things with people. As they grow, I grow. You see, you can't step into the same river twice. And out of my belly shall flow rivers of living waters. So if I gush out knowledge, I gush out wisdom, I gush out information, each day you come in contact with me, there is a newness coming out of me. You can never, ever meet me the same way, never. And so my life is like a perfume. The more I spray it on people, the more the fragrance. Even if they become richer than I am, become more popular than I am still Dr. Charles Apoki. I would tell them when I used to send my young friends to go and preach, particularly Reverend Samson Bojo, I said, I have somebody who will preach it better than I do. I don't care. Most people remain small because they are afraid that if they share things with people, the people will become better than them. Now, the fear of being betrayed, just have it in mind that somebody somewhere will betray you, somebody you trust very well. So just take precautionary measures. If not, the fear of being betrayed will make you suspect every person, and you can never enjoy this life. Never enjoy this life. Now, the fear of losing out because you are not part of the crowd. The fear of losing out because you are not part of the crowd. I don't run with the crowd. Those who wear crowns don't run with the crowd. If I'm not playing a significant role, if it's not, I'm not going to make any meaning there, I don't go. If I'm not invited, I don't go. Sometimes if I'm invited, I don't even go. And because of that, I create more value for my brand and my person. Over availability reduces value. The next thing is the fear of walking alone. Dare to walk alone. I found out that the times I have walked alone, they have been the best times in my life. Dare to be adventurous. Dare to take bold steps that people are afraid of taking. Dare. That adventurous spirit of daring to walk alone gives you the crown. Remember, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. I fear to defraud somebody. I fear to harm somebody. I fear to be on the wrong side of God and of humanity, because the righteous shall flourish like a palm tree. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki. I have a webinar coming up on the 10th and on the 11th of January. Register before the end of December, and there is a discount for you if you do that. From 1st January, the registration fee increases. People register from all over the world. The theme of January is hitting the ground running financially 2025. Send a message to +234 80 21 21 92 62. And I have properties for sale. Send a message to that same number, +234 80 21 21 92 62. God bless you.